Hello adventurers, light the baloney beacons, it's time for Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go! Today I'm going to be using these gold color dice that I bought at the Guild Hall in Killarney, Ireland during my recent meet and greet. Let's hope they're lucky. Let's get started with our roll for bread. 5 pretzel bun. Love me a good pretzel bun, seems like the dice are lucky so far. Let's go ahead and get it sliced in half here, and there we go, starting off okay. Let's roll for main. 6 spam. I've got the maple flavored spam. It's one of my favorite flavors of spam. In general, I'm not a big fan of maple flavored things, but this is really nice. It's got a slight sweetness that offsets the saltiness of the spam. Now that we've got it sliced, we're gonna lay it out in the pan. Obviously, I don't need this much spam for a sandwich, but if we're gonna cook a couple slices, we might as well cook the whole thing up. And now we'll get a couple of our slices out here on our pretzel bun, and that looks pretty good. Let's roll for cheese. 1 cottage. All right, maybe I spoke too soon about the dice. I've got some small curd cottage cheese here, which is probably the best form of cottage cheese for a sandwich if we're gonna do that. I think large curd would be runnier and fall off a lot easier, so this will be kind of like a little bit of a chunky cream cheese. Let's roll for some roughage. 4 lettuce and 9 pickles. All right, well, lettuce is a fine addition here. It's not gonna do a whole lot, but the pickles, hold on. Sir, I rolled pickles, not cake. Anyway, the pickles will be nice, adding some acid that'll cut through the richness of the cottage cheese, and some crunch. And these happen to be garlic dill pickles, so we get that little bonus of garlic flavor. Not a bad roll. Let's get wild with the wild magic roll. 19, hot grill summer. The hot grill summer roll is back, which means we're gonna be wrapping this in tinfoil and throwing it on the grill. But first, last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 2, ketchup. While we can confirm the dice aren't lucky, let's get our, hold on. That kind of looks like a pretzel. I unintentionally made a ketchup pretzel on our pretzel bun. Let's get our sandwich closed up here, and let's wrap it in tin foil, or aluminum foil if you'd rather, or aluminium foil if you're British. Whatever you call it, we're gonna wrap this up and get it on the grill. Here we go. My grill's preheated, and we're gonna get this on here and let it go for about 5 minutes. All right, it's been 5 minutes. Let's see how it is. Last time we rolled the grill, I overcooked it, so hopefully that wasn't too long. All right, let's get it unwrapped here. Hot. Oh, hot. Okay. There we go. And slowly out. Hot, hot. Okay. Let's get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross section. Looks halfway decent. Well, at least we rolled one that could hold up to getting grilled this time. Last time it completely turned to mush. Still somehow made the cookbook though. Let's taste this one. You know, I wasn't sure how cottage cheese was gonna hold up to being grilled, but it honestly didn't end up that bad. Warm lettuce isn't ideal, but I honestly didn't cook it long enough for the lettuce to get all wilty, so the pretzel bun got nice and soft, but a little crispier on the bottom. Aside from the ketchup, it's not terrible. And honestly, with the maple flavored spam, the ketchup kind of works. There's already sweetness there, what's a little more? Those pickles are pretty good, but not as crispy as I would like them to be. Heating it up helped the flavors kind of meld together. There's less separation than there would have been normally. I'm actually quite surprised, especially with how the cottage cheese ended up. I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. You heat up ricotta in like a stuffed manicotti or something. Not terrible, not terrible. Well, glad to see the grill roll somewhat succeed this year. Maybe we'll get a chance to try it again before the end of the summer. I'm gonna give this one a 6.3, and I'm gonna call it Foiled Again. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again next time on Roll for Sandwich.